Are you actually living? Or just existing, waiting for the day? We're so busy that we don't even have time to ask ourselves what we're busy for. We have everything at our fingertips thanks to technology, but there's a strange emptiness inside. Socrates, the teacher of teachers, saw right through this trap too, 4 years ago. Today, I'm not here to give you sugar-coated advice. I'm giving you 20 brutal truths from Socrates, broken down into 4 groups of hard-learned lessons. If you dare to stay until the end of this video and enjoy the practical exercises I've tucked in, I promise your worldview will never be the same. Don't wait until it's too late to wake up. Let's start with what Socrates considered the most dangerous thing of all, ignorance disguised as wisdom. Listen to his most famous quote, but this time, listen with your whole heart. You know, we often spend hours scrolling through social media to see how others are living, but we can't even spare 5 minutes to look at ourselves. Socrates said something that I believe carries immense weight. The unexamined life is not worth living. Why isn't it worth living? Because if you don't stop to ask yourself what you truly want, why you're angry, or why you're sad, and how are you any different from a robot programmed by social prejudices? You're living their life, not yours. As you start to dig deeper, you'll hit a rather painful truth. Socrates said, true wisdom comes to each of us when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. Sounds backward, right? Why is wisdom knowing you know nothing? Actually, the biggest trap for humans is intellectual arrogance. When you think you know it all, your mind closes. Only when you accept that you're a fool in the face of the vast universe does real knowledge begin to pour in. This isn't about low self-esteem, it's about liberation. To escape the chaos, Socrates left us 2 compasses. To find yourself. Think for yourself. Have you ever believed something just because the majority does? Socrates wants you to be a critical thinker of your own thoughts. Be as amazed as a child by the most obvious things. Why so I have to do this job? Why so I have to buy this car? It's that wonder that will lead you to the door of wisdom. Epictetus' philosophy without practice is just trash in your head. So, tonight, I want you to do this. Exercise 1, minutes of silence. Turn off your phone, no music. Just you and a piece of paper. Exercise 2, the examination. Write down one belief you've always held as true. For example, I need to be rich to be happy, or I am a failure. Exercise 3, the Socratic question. Ask yourself 3 times, why so I believe that. You will be shocked to find that most of the things torturing you are just borrowed beliefs from others, not your own. That's just the beginning of opening up your wisdom. But so you know what's even scarier than ignorance? It's meaningless business. In the next part, we'll move to Group High, where Socrates exposes the modern lifestyle trap that 9 in 10 of us are stuck in. Are you truly rich, or just luxuriously poor? Let's find out right now. So you ever feel like you're racing against time, working non-stop, but when you lie down at night, you feel a terrifying emptiness inside? Socrates warned us with a deeply profound quote, beware the barrenness of a busy life. Barrenness, emptiness. Socrates compared an overly busy life to a patch of land where nothing can bloom. When you fill your schedule with meetings, projects, and deadlines, just to avoid facing yourself, you are slowly killing your soul. Being busy isn't a badge of honor. Sometimes, it's just a form of mental laziness. We often think, if I have more money, a bigger house, more recognition. I'll be happy. But Socrates flips the whole script. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. You see, the problem isn't the possessions. It's the bottomless pit of desire. If you can learn to be satisfied with the present, then even if you own the whole world, you still be looking at your neighbor's stuff with envy. He further emphasized, contentment is natural wealth, luxury is artificial poverty. That's right, artificial poverty. When you chase luxury, you accidentally create a new kind of lack. You become a slave to the things you own. True wealth isn't in your bank balance, it's in how much you feel is enough. To wrap up this topic, Socrates offers a liberating solution. The secret of happiness, you see, is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. He is richest who is content with the least, for content is the wealth of nature. Notice the phrase, developing the capacity. Happiness is a skill, not a destination. It's the ability to find joy in a simple meal, an afternoon walk, or a sincere conversation. If you can be happy with the small things, you become invincible against life's ups and downs. Pure to really let this philosophy sink into your blood. I want you to challenge yourself with 2 small exercises this week. Minimalist Sunday. Spend 1 full day without shopping or scrolling through e-commerce sites. Try to enjoy the things you already have. Reread an old book, wear an old but comfortable outfit. Tell yourself, right now, I have enough. Exercise 2. Set a busy pose. During your workday, every 2 hours, take exactly 3 minutes just to sit still and breathe. No phone, no work. This is how you protect the soil of your soul from the barrenness Socrates warned us about. But be careful, personal happiness will never be complete if we fail the people around us. So you know why gossip can infect and ruin your soul, and how to build truly deep relationships instead of just empty flattery. In Group High, we'll learn how to treat people the Socratic way too, but incredibly compassionate. Don't look away from the screen. So you ever get tired of pointless gossip about this person or that person? Socrates set a very sharp standard for human intelligence. Strong minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, weak minds discuss people. When you talk about someone else's mistakes, you might feel superior, but in reality, your soul is shrinking. Instead, Socrates teaches us compassion through the words, "Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle." Behind the grumpy face of a colleague or the rudeness of a stranger on the street, there might be a pain you'll never know. Being kind isn't an act of charity. It's the understanding that we are all struggling with our own destinies. Socrates also warns us about a virus that can eat away at our happiness from the inside. Envy is the ulcer of the soul. Envy doesn't hurt others. It only rots you from within. It keeps you from ever feeling satisfied because you're too busy staring at someone else's portion. And to keep the soul pure, he was particularly strict with our words. False words are not only evil in themselves, but they infect the soul with evil. A small lie might seem harmless, but it creates a habit of compromising with the truth. When you stop being honest with the world, you lose the ability to be honest with yourself. In relationships, we often play psychological games. Socrates shows us how to break them. Sometimes you put walls up not to keep people out, but to see who cares enough to break them down. But don't confuse testing others with selfishness. Apply his golden rule: do not do to others what injures you if done to you by others. And if you want sincere friends, remember, get not your friends by bare compliments, but by giving them sensible tokens of your love. Compliments can buy attention, but only genuine care can buy a real connection. Pure sixes to immediately improve the quality of your relationships. Try these to exercise. The triple filter test. Before you say and think about someone who isn't there, run it through Socrates' 3 questions. Is it true? Is it good? And is it necessary? If the answer is no, keep it to yourself. Exercise 2. Send a token of love. In the next 24 hours, instead of giving a polite compliment like "you look great," show someone practical care. Give them a hand with their work or send a check-in message right when they're going through a tough time. Truly fight alongside them. We've learned how to live with ourselves and with others. But there is one final truth, the most brutal, yet the greatest: death and change. Why does Socrates see death as a blessing? And how you stay grounded in a world that thrives in the morning and withers by night. Group IV, the final leg of our journey today, will be the key to your absolute freedom. Don't leave yet, because this is the part that ties everything together. Here's a truth we often try to ignore when we're at the top. Nothing is permanent. Socrates reminds us. Remember that there is nothing stable in human affairs. Therefore, avoid undue elation in prosperity, or undue depression in adversity. Wealth, power, or even pain, they are all just guests who visit and then leave. If you cling too tightly to the right moments, you will collapse when the darkness comes. Conversely, if you understand that adversity is only temporary, you'll have the strength to keep moving. Stoic philosophy calls this equanimity. Every choice you make comes with a price tag. Socrates said, every action has its pleasures and its price. You want freedom. The price is loneliness. You want security. The price is restriction. We often just want the pleasure and forget the price. Once you accept that everything is a trade-off, you'll stop complaining about your hardships. You start living more responsibly with every minute of your life. And finally, his most controversial yet liberating statement: death may be the greatest of all human lessons. Why is death a blessing? Because without death, life would have no value. It's the knowledge that we will die that teaches us to cherish every breath right now. Death is the ultimate reminder. Don't waste time on trivial things. When you're no longer afraid of death, you truly begin to know how to live. Pure success is to truly master your mindset against these laws. You this final exercise on memento mori. Remember, you will die. Every morning when you wake up, take 30 seconds to think, this could be my last day. It sounds gloomy, but it helps you strip away petty grudges and focus on what matters most: love and contribution. Exercise 2. Accept the price. Before doing anything today, ask yourself, what price am I willing to pay for this? If you choose to sleep in, the price is stagnation. If you choose to work, the price is fatigue, but the result will be future success. Once you've accepted the price, yo it with a smile. Stoic Quotes. Stoic brutal but loving truths from Socrates. These aren't just for you to read and put aside. They are a call to action to stand up and redefine your life before it's too late. Don't wait until your hair is gray and your strength is gone to start examining your life. Start right now. If you found value in this video, shared it with someone you truly care about, a token of love, as Socrates taught. Don't forget to hit subscribe so we can continue this journey of seeking wisdom and peace in this chaotic world. Thank you for staying with me until this very moment. Live a life worth examining. Goodbye, and see you next time.